Live from WKRC-TV, it's the Ira Joe Fisher Show. Now, here's Ira Joe.
Please, 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 please. For me. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How exciting! Wow! We have been talking about, thinking about, losing sleep over this show for so long. I cannot believe that it's really here. And how nice of you, dear friends, to be here, and how nice of you, dear friends, to be here too. We are so excited. We are finally underway. We have a lot of special things planned for you today, and I just want you to know that, of course, we have let the cat out of the bag. Nick is here, and he's backstage. And he came up to me and he said, just before I walked out from behind the flat there, he said, Ira, don't worry. It's only your whole career. Everybody in the entire tri-state is probably watching, and it all comes down to the first 3 minutes of the show. But I'm not nervous at all. I could die. I'm telling you how nervous I am. We are so excited. Pete Rose is going to join us live from Tampa via satellite. We're also going to be joined by Regis Philbin live via satellite from New York. Don't you love the space age? It's great. And Nick is here and in person, and we'll be chatting with him a little bit later on. Right now, I would like to introduce to you someone that you know and have known for some time. You know, we have been friends for quite a while. Gosh, I think about 5 years or so, Joyce Wise and I. And it's so nice now to be not just friends, but colleagues and working together on this show that, moves from the realm of dream to reality. She's a dear friend, wonderful performer. You're going to absolutely love her. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome, please, Joyce Wise. Hi, Joycey. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine.
Local TV is alive and well in Cincinnati.
Well, it certainly is alive.
Yes.
We hope it does maintain its health.
Well,
yes,
it feels good.
It feels very good. Our set now is being made public for everybody to see. We hope you like it. We want to talk a little bit about the history of this studio. There's a wonderful, an atmosphere, I think, in the air here from wonderful things that have happened here before. Listen to all the programs that originated in this very studio here at WKRC. All of Glenn Ryle's programs.
And Glenn Ryle is now a part of our Ira Joe Fisher Show family.
He'll be here with the weather a little bit later on. Skipper Ryle shows 6 days a week, Teen Dance Party, Commander 12, Spaceship Setting, Movies, Dialing for Dollars, Glenn's Den, AM Cincinnati with Janie Gardner, a forerunner of Eyewitness News Extra.
Now, I came to Cincinnati just as that was on the air, so that's the first one that I remember.
Right in this studio.
That's right.
This is a historic place. And, of course, lots and lots of commercials. Dennis Holy Talk Show, News and Weather, Max Be Nimble, a children's show, and all kinds of telethons with Glenn Ryle, Nick, and we've participated in some. Shreve Late Night, and then a program perhaps you remember.
And, of course,
the Nick Clooney Show.
Oh, yeah, not to forget the Nick Clooney Show. And, of course, now the Ira Joe Fisher Show. And to start things off right, we have a very special guest to welcome, the mayor of our city, Mayor Charlie Luken.
Mayor Luken, how are you?
Thank you. I just stopped by to say on behalf of a lot of people in our city that we're happy about live television being back in Cincinnati, but we're also happy that it's going to be you doing it because you give so much of your time and effort to the people of this city that we're very excited.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
I think excited that Ira Joe Fisher is back in his adopted home, the city of Cincinnati. We'd like to present him with this proclamation, making it the Ira Joe Fisher Show Day in Cincinnati, and we wish you well. We hope there's several thousand of them.
I hope so, too. Bless you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, what does it say here? It says, whereas Ira Joe Fisher, a beloved Cincinnati legend, has returned to his adopted home, and so on and so on. This is the Ira Joe Fisher Show Day, and may I say congratulations on behalf of everyone associated with the Ira Joe Fisher Show.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Isn't that great? Well, I'm very touched. We're off and rolling. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're watching. Stay with us. In a moment, you're going to meet a friend of those you see and a friend of those you don't. Isn't that spooky?
Shake, sweetie, thinking of you. 50 years, the Jake Sweeney family has been proud to provide you with total automotive value.
It's a combination of award-winning service, savings you can bank on, and the Tri-State's largest selection.
Customer satisfaction is our #1 goal.
For Chevrolet, Chrysler, Plymouth, BMW, and Mazda. It's a Jake Sweeney tradition.
Will the stars you love get the recognition they deserve at this year's Academy Awards?
Hi, I'm Rob Weller. Here's your chance to phone in and vote for your favorites during Entertainment Tonight's special week-long Oscar preview.
First up, the year's best actresses take center stage. Jessica Lange, Geraldine Page, Whoopi Goldberg, Anne Bancroft, and Meryl Streep. Who's your pick? You make the call. We'll tally your votes and announce the winners only on Entertainment Tonight.
Tonight at 7 on Channel 12.
Mail. Oh, stuffy nose and cough. Here, try New Hall's Herbal.
New Hall's Herbal with vapor action helps your stuffy nose feel clearer and bathes your throat with soothing power to help your cough. Try New Hall's Herbal.
Dear Certs, camping wasn't for me, and the hike proved it. Until I had a real Certs encounter.
Only Certs has that lively, fresh flavor and glistening drop of Retsin, so it's all you need to keep your breath fresh.
Thanks, Certs.
No kidding. Ira Joe Fisher is going to be on WKRC? Well, isn't that some news? Did you know that? Ira Joe Fisher is going to be on WKRC. Good luck, Ira Joe.
Thank you, Senator John Glenn. Wow. That's the right stuff, let me tell you. This next gentleman, I'm telling you, I'm so excited to have him be our first guest on our very first show because he's really first in my heart. Without a doubt, the finest friend I have ever had in broadcasting. I would say probably there are 3, and he is one of them, and he is here to share this special moment with us and with you today. He's the absolute best at what he does, the finest newsman, network, local, or at any level in the country, in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome, please, to Cincinnati and to the Ira Joe Fisher Show, Mr. Nick Clooney.
Holy cow.
You hear that?
That was you.
That was you.
Oh, you rascal. How are you? Great. Top of the morning to you. Is that Irish enough?
Look at this.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
And also, we needed an Irish guy on the show
look
today.
At this. Look at this. Is that Irish enough? What do you think?
You even have a little green tape on your microphone.
Ira, I have never heard such wonderful things said about anybody as have been said about you. The least you can do now is go ahead and die.
I was just going to say, usually you say that about dead people.
This is absolutely wonderful.
Well, this is so exciting. Look at this. Look at this.
You know something? I don't remember any of my first shows. I know all of my last ones by heart. I have done more last shows than anybody in this business.
Come
do you know
on
that?
now.
Oh, listen, I have closed shows at 3 stations. What do you want to know?
Well, where shall we start? What do we do?
I'm a consultant for shows. Now, what you do here, you take tapes of all of the shows that I have done in Columbus and in Cincinnati and elsewhere, take very careful note of them, and then don't ever do any of those things that I did. Not
listen
any one
to
of
this
them.
guy. Will you
The other thing is, never do an album.
Really?
Yes, I once did an album as part of a show I was doing at one point.
The songs my producer wouldn't let me sing.
I like your title better.
Thank you.
I think that, and the problem with that is, an album has a half-life that is longer than nuclear waste. That thing has been around forever. I can't get away from it.
Well, as a matter of fact, we are giving copies of your album to the audience.
There are a few left,
for coming here, and we were going to ask you to sing a couple of songs.
We had 5,000 of them printed, and we have 4,821 left so far.
Don't listen to this guy.
All true.
You rascal, how about you?
Well, I am so excited about this. You remember we talked about this. We would sit on the news set, and I'd grouse and grumble about being there at the 11 o'clock hour, you know, because Shelley wanted me home, for heaven's sake. We're dishes to do and things. And I said, you know, this is really what I want to do. Remember, we talked about it, but it was all so nebulous, and it never seemed like it would really come to fruition, and it has. I can't believe it.
Well, I didn't think it would, because I didn't think you would ever dress up for it. You know what I mean? If you people could possibly understand the way this man dressed for news, it was the most embarrassing thing in the world.
You got to be comfy.
It looked fine from here up, see? You had this thing on and this on and the tie and everything. Down here, forget it. We're talking about running shorts, and that's quite a sight. I must tell you, and the shoes, were they cute? The huaraches?
Yeah, well, that's
Oh.
true. And I had sandals with little taps on the bottom. And Lloyd's of London wouldn't insure my knees. It was a sad thing. Let me tell you about that. And then 1983 rolled around,
Yes.
and I jumped the ship.
Yes, you did.
You've forgiven me for that, haven't
No,
you?
I never have. I never have. I don't think anybody else has either. I think that we're just absolutely furious about it, and that the fact that you left and deserted us all and went to the... Who in
See,
the
no,
world
wait.
would possibly leave and go to another city?
Listen, I have to... Now, this is
Who
something...
could possibly do that?
I can't believe I'm going to do this on live television, but I have to tell you something here. This was a point we made at a roast at which Nick participated, and we made this point also at rehearsal the other day. A lot of people don't realize what the circumstances were. I left Cincinnati, reluctantly, but I left, yes. But you know what? I went to New York to pursue this, elusive muse of communication, this, little note of poetry that we all seek in the day-to-day communication. I left to go to pursue this wonderful dream of reaching as many people as was humanly possible. Nick went to Los Angeles for the money. I'm sorry, but there's no other way to put it.
Look, I'm telling you, I can have a muse if I want to.
Is that right?
That's right.
Are
I
you
can
amused?
amuse.
That's what I would like to know.
No one else was, apparently.
So what are you doing? Tell us what you're doing. What are you up to?
I'm out of work.
I know. Well,
that's my usual condition.
Now, but I understand there are some openings at...
I could never hold a job. You know that. That's the truth. I've been fired from some of the best jobs in the country. This was certainly one of them, and I wish you luck. Don't touch me. It may be catchy.
We are going to take a break, if Nick will give us a break. And when we come back, we're going to take any
through?
questions.
Wait a minute.
No,
Just a
wait.
second.
No, you're not
I haven't
through.
had a chance to say hello to anybody. I haven't done any of my material. You're
We're
getting
just
out of here
starting.
already, huh?
We're just starting.
For heaven's sake.
In fact, we might include you.
How long is this show? Half hour?
You're available. We might include you in the show forever and ever. When we take a break, we're going to come back, and then you'll have a chance to talk with Nick. Call us at 749-2333 right now.
Please, one call at least for my
Please call.
reputation.
Please call. Please. We'll take a break. That's what we'll do. Yeah, all right.
I've been wearing either glasses or contacts for the last 20 years. Now I go about my day without the hassle of any corrective lenses. After doing a little research, I decided to have my vision actually corrected by a new medical procedure. It was done right in my doctor's office. Everyone made me feel real comfortable, and the results are better than I ever hoped for.
For more information, call the Levin Eye Institute at 671-6114.
Better Sleep Waterbeds is having a blockbuster sale. Right now at all 3 Better Sleep superstores, you can invest in a better night's sleep and save. During the Better Sleep Blockbuster sale, you can choose from over 30 beds for under $300, with king-size, soft-sided, waveless waterbeds for under $400. If you're thinking about a waterbed, now is the time at Better Sleep. 485 East Kemper across from Sears Tri-County, Florence Plaza off Mall Road next to Marshall's, and our brand new store in Cross Point Center at Route 48 and Alex Bell Road in Centerville.
Did you know about these Cincinnati firsts? In 1835, the first airmail delivered by balloon was started here. The first concrete high-rise building was built in Cincinnati in 1903. The first night baseball game was played here in 1935. And in 1986, the first local morning news in Cincinnati is the Eyewitness 12 News Morning Report, weekdays at 6:15. So join Kid Andrews and Glenn Ryle for the first look at the day ahead. At Eyewitness 12 News, they get involved.
The human body and weight loss. The Nutrisystem approach.
I lost 78 pounds. 2 weeks, 10 pounds.
Nutrisystem takes weight off and helps keep it off. That's why Nutrisystem guarantees you will reach your goal or pay no more for the service until you do.
Lose half the weight you want to lose, absolutely free. Call 772-SLIM. 772-SLIM.
Little shot of the Fisher family there. All right. Thank you, and welcome back. This is wonderful. We were worried about filling the hour. Let's just applaud. Come on. This is great. We have as our very special guest, Mr. Nick Clooney, who has flown in on the red eye from Los Angeles. And we are right now going to find out what's on your mind. We had asked you to call us, and I'm sorry, but our telephone, either our phone bill isn't paid or the phones aren't hooked up. What is it? What? Either one. Okay, I'm sorry. We have a technical problem. Well, we do have some friends here in our studio audience that would like to ask Nick a question or two. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Just fine.
Would you like to ask Mr.
We'll
Kenny
fix
something?
that.
I'd like to know about your children. We see George all the time, but
Isn't
I
he doing
want to know about your daughter. And I wish he'd trim his hair a little bit.
Oh, listen, he can't trim his hair because his
sorry.
whole act would be gone. You know, that's Georgie is just. We're so excited about George. Things are going so well for him out there. You know, he is the perfect example of how you should always pay attention to your parents' advice. You know? I told him, if you go out there, you're the craziest kid that ever. You've got to complete your education. You've got to go through. You've got to finish. You've got to stick to it. You've got to not do this silly show business thing. He went out there, and a year later, he was on a network show. So the moral of the story is always listen to your father. My daughter, who is, of course, the smartest of us all, she is so bright and so beautiful, and just got engaged 2 weeks ago. I am happy to say. She's also still in school. She will be in school till she's 51. We figured that out. She just loves it, you know. She has a good time there, and she's so smart and so good at it. She takes after my wife. She is gorgeous and bright, very smart. The wife, incidentally, happens to be here today as well.
Well, let's
Nina
say hello
is
to
here.
the wife.
I think that is a very good idea. That my wife, Nina, is... You're going to kill me because... Why is that, Nina? In case you didn't hear, and you probably didn't, that's good. No, she said she doesn't. She's tired of being referred to as my lovely wife. Okay, Nina, this is my wife. Anyway, go right ahead. That's it.
But you're not an ugly wife. I just would like to point that out, Nina. Nick and I, by the way, Nina was doing a show for Warner Cable up in Blue Ash here. And Nick and Denny Jansen and I ventured up there to be special guests on Nina's show one evening. Gosh, it must have been 4 or 5 years ago. And we reversed roles. We put on a newscast, but I did the sports. I was Biff Fisher. Darn good, I might have. And Denny did the news, as I remember, and Nick did the weather.
Pretty well.
Yeah, as I recall. Well, you were too skinny, but you did an all right job. But he was talking about how easy it is to write backwards, because he said all I ever drew on the weatherboard were 1s and 0s.
That's it. That's
I'll
true.
never forget that. It was so tacky.
Well, it's absolutely true. The temperature was always 100 or 0. Always, I remember.
Would you like to ask Nick something?
Sure. It's great to have you back, Nick.
Thank
Just to
you.
say first off, what are the differences in audiences between the Midwest and the West Coast, since you've had a chance to compare
You
them?
know, I don't think there's any difference in audience at all. There's a difference in the way we who do news perceive the audience, and I think it's a mistake on our parts. I think we somehow believe that when you live in California, because the sun shines more, that you have an entirely different attitude toward what goes on around you. And I think that that's not necessarily true. I think you still have a deep interest in what's going on in government. You have a deep interest in what's going on in your community. And I think we sometimes are a little too frivolous in our approach to news other places because we perceive the people wrongly, and we, I think, sell people short. I don't think we should do that. I certainly think that I made mistakes along those lines. I think the audiences are the same. They're great people.
Okay. I think I got in front of your shot there, too.
Yeah.
So embarrassing.
You've been rehearsing that
You were
all
talking
week.
so long. You know what I mean? I had a crowd in front of the picture.
Shorter answers, I'm sorry.
Right,
Okay, we'll take care of it.
Leave out the verbs, for heaven's sake, Nick. Hi. Would you like to talk to Nick?
Sure. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
You're even better looking in person.
Oh, I love this woman. Did you hear that, Nina?
I'm not finished yet. Have you ever considered going into the movies?
Oh, good heavens. You know what's really funny about that? When you're out in California, no matter what you do, if you're there long enough, you get called to be in some kind of a movie. So I was getting ready for a newscast one night, and I got a call, and somebody said, we want you to be in a movie. And I said, wow, that's pretty exciting. Doing what? And they said, we want you to be a newscaster. I said, well, I can probably handle that. And I said, what's the movie? They said, well, it's a Walt Disney production. I said, well, now, is this Bugs Bunny, or who are we doing this with? It was Bette Midler or something. And my feeling was that if you're doing news, you should do news, and you shouldn't do other things. And so I didn't do that, and look, I lost. It was 2 weeks later I lost my job.
That was Down and Out in Beverly Hills, the movie?
No, you know what it was. It's one that's coming out in this coming summer with Bette Midler and Danny DeVito and somebody else. I
See,
forgot
that's
the
the
name of it.
difference between you and me, Nick. I'd have done that, anything for $1. You know what I mean? I mean, and I would have even played, something, let's say, outrageous like, let's say, a weatherman.
Listen, I'll have him call you.
Well, please do that.
I will, absolutely.
I understand your agent knows my agent.
There's one little problem. You have to fly out there, Ira.
Maybe another time.
We got to do a segment on flying.
Can you tell us any of your plans? What do you have in the future?
I'm still under contract, Ira. I'm under contract till think about the second week in April, and I have no plans. I can't have any plans until that's over.
Well, you know how we hope your plans will perhaps include us. You're such a big part of our heart, and you're such a big part of our lives. God, it's good to see you, and thank you for being
You know
here.
something? You're going to be a hit. Did you know that? Did anybody tell you? This show is going to be such a big hit. Believe me, I know, because I've been at a lot of them. I've been a part of a lot of them. I know you got to get on here,
ladies and
You're
gentlemen.
going to be such a big hit. You really are.
Thank you. God bless you. You're going to come back later. We'll cook. We'll cook. Oh, stay with us, because coming up, speaking of Nick Clooney, we're going to have the news and the weather right here.
I want to show you another exceptional value from Value City Furniture. Look at this all-wood 5-piece bedroom that's big on elegance. A 68-inch triple dresser with lighted hutch mirror. A 52-inch high 5-drawer chest. Plus a full or queen-size headboard and matching footboard. Reinforced joints, center drawer guides, and wood embossing complete the suit. $1,400? No, not even $1,000. Now you can own this complete 5-piece bedroom for only $749. Exclusively at Value City Furniture. We set the standards in furniture value.
Cincinnati's Baldwin, the piano and organ the pros look to as the finest, will be on sale this weekend during Baldwin's Factory Sale at the Baldwin Factory Showroom, 1801 Gilbert Avenue. Baldwin Grand Pianos, the famous Acrosonic and superb microcomputer organs, will be on sale at tremendous savings, plus many used pianos and organs to choose from. That's Baldwin's Factory Sale this Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday 12 to 5 at the Baldwin Factory Showroom, 1801 Gilbert Avenue and Eden Park entrance.
Dancing is everything. The Tap Dance Kid, winner of 2 1984 Tony Awards for the best dancing on Broadway.
Dancing is everything. He'll make the world happy again.
The Tap Dance Kid, the perfect musical for the entire family.
The Tap Dance Kid.
Playing at Music Hall March 27th through 30th. Tickets on sale now at Ticketron and by phone at 621-1110.
Are you letting a busy signal stop important calls from getting through on your telephone line? Don't let a busy signal tie up your phone. Get call waiting from Cincinnati Bell Telephone. It unties your phone, so you can talk to important callers whenever they call.
Oh, hold on. I've got a call waiting.
Right now, you can get call waiting with free hookup. Just call 565-6010.
Thanks for waiting.
Call now and save on call waiting with free hookup from Cincinnati Bell.
All right, of course, a regular feature of our program will be the news and the weather with Kit Andrews and Glenn Ryle. The top story in our news this morning is a gas leak in Florence. And with the details on that and all of the day's news, it's time to say good morning to Kit Andrews. Hi, Kit.
Hi, Ira. Good morning to you, too.
Thank you.
By noon today, authorities say it will be safe for residents of a Florence apartment complex to return to their homes. About 500 people were evacuated from the Rolling Ridge apartments yesterday when a gasoline leak caused an explosion. Manhole covers were blown into the air. Fires began in the drain pipes. No one was hurt. Investigators believe the gasoline leaked from a nearby service station. Students who attend school in Goshen have to get there some other way than by bus. A number of budget cuts went into effect this morning, including all sports and bus service. Angry parents and students are protesting by walking to class. In a nationally televised address, President Reagan has charged the Sandinistas are turning Nicaragua into a command post for international terrorism. Drumming up support for his Contra aid to Nicaragua, the president's final pitch came last night. Democratic leaders suggest if Congress approves the $100 million package, it could turn into blood money. The House is expected to vote on the issue later this week. Salvage ships off the coast of Florida are ready to bring up a 500-pound chunk of debris from the ocean floor, which may hold the secret to the shuttle disaster. NASA officials believe the wreckage may be part of the shuttle's right solid rocket booster, which is the #1 suspect in that explosion. Meanwhile, the runner-up in the Teacher in Space program, Barbara Morgan, begins work today at NASA. The Idaho school teacher says she's ready to go when the shuttle flights resume. Rescue teams have pulled 2 more survivors from the rubble of a collapsed hotel in Singapore. 13 people have now been rescued, with 39 people still missing in the wreckage. 11 are confirmed dead since the 6-story hotel collapsed on Saturday. Rescue teams say many voices are still being heard. They're working feverishly to establish contact with the remaining survivors. Even though spring is just 2 days away, snow is causing big problems in much of the West. A storm has dumped up to 3 feet of snow on the mountains in California. A combination of wind, rain, and snow is forecast for people in the Central Plains. Around our part of the nation, Glenn Royal says we may get a little bit of sun.
That's because of Ira Joe and Joyce Wise and that wonderful audience. Top of the morning to you all. Good to see you.
Happy St. Patty's Day to you.
Oh, and happy St. Patty's Day to you, too. No, we may see some peaks of the sun. Currently, it's 40 degrees. Overnight low made it down to 37 degrees. Right now, the wind's out of the northeast at 5. No precipitation since midnight. All right, we close in on our particular area as far as our graphic is concerned, and we find out that a little weak high-pressure area keeping the clouds for the most part over the Ohio Valley. Starting to get breaks in them now in western Indiana from Kentucky on down south. Sunny day. Look at that southwest, though. Another storm brewing in an all too familiar weather pattern. Heavy storms, heavy thunderstorms, and as Kit said, to the north of that, heavy snowstorms. Forecast reads like this, though, for our area. For today, cloudy to at times partly sunny, a high of 55. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy, a low of 44. Tomorrow, variable cloudiness, windy and milder. Showers and thunderstorms moving in from the southwest, a high of 64 degrees.
Thank you, Glenn, and thank you, Ira. Back to you, and we all in the newsroom wish you the best of luck on this, the first day, and all of your days to come on the Ira Joe Fisher Show.
Well, bless you both and bless you all, and believe me, it's so good to be once again back home with all of you, and I'm glad you two are a part of this program. Let's hope we keep it up for a long, long time.
Let's hope.
Okay. All right. It is, of course, this is not a big scoop. You've already heard this, St. Patrick's Day. But Joyce and I thought it might be appropriate to do something regarding St. Patrick's Day. Yesterday, we rode in the St. Patrick's Day parade downtown, and it was such a, it was an awful lot of fun. It was nice, and you're certainly a lot taller than I remember when it...
Well, why don't you take a step up here? There, is that better?
I need some Dramamine to be up here.
Well, Ira Joe, we are going to play a little bit of St. Patrick's Day trivia, but to get you in the mood, we have St. Patrick's Day Derby.
Oh, good.
And actually, maybe we ought
like
to
Oliver
do this
Hardy.
First. Let's put this over you.
Oh.
And now, you're ready
Great.
to play some trivia.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Ready for the Kentucky Derby.
Indicate your answers on the board.
Okay.
Here we go.
All
How
right.
tall are leprechauns, Ira Joe?
Okay.
Somebody has to translate. I can't read backwards. Not very. Well, that's almost. Leprechauns.
If at any point you feel like enjoying this, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead. We had big hopes for this whole segment, you know.
Leprechauns, for your information, are no more than 24 inches tall.
I'll be darned.
You get the buzz on
Okay,
that one.
okay.
Question number 2. Ira Joe, what is a leprechaun's profession?
Leprechaun's profession. Gosh, I'm coming up with awfully long letters here. Huh?
Translate, please. I can't read that.
Weatherman.
Weatherman? No, that was close. He's a shoemaker.
Oh, okay. Or a shoemaker.
A
That's what I
very
was
slight
saying.
difference.
Okay.
All right. And what treasure does a leprechaun possess?
Aha, I know
He
this
knows
one.
that one. He's got to
All
know
right.
that one.
Huh?
You get 5 points for
Thank you
that one.
very
He
much.
does. He
It's
possesses
like
a pot of gold.
Nesso catfish, pot of gold.
Yes. Okay, now this is a
We're
tough one.
really dying on this
This is
segment,
a
Joyce.
tough one. This is a tough one. The shamrock was first used by St. Patrick for what reason? To explain what? I'll give you that much.
Aha, I would know what to explain the Holy Trinity.
That's right.
Ah, okay.
Well, just write it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Probably should have capitalized.
Okay, and you can just tell me this one. Why do people kiss the Blarney Stone?
For good luck.
For good luck and for the gift of eloquence.
Ah.
And to further celebrate St. Patrick's Day today, we have a treat in store for you and for our home audience.
Wonderful.
We have the McGing Irish dancers who are with us.
All right.
And the McGing Irish dancers are going to perform an Irish reel. Actually, this Irish reel that they're going to perform was first performed in Ireland in the 1300s.
I feel real stupid standing here with this hat on.
That's all right. You look the same way. So. That's why we did it.
Don't you just love her?
Let's introduce the McGing Irish dancers. Who are you?
Christine.
Jenny.
Allison.
And they are going to be going to Ireland on Easter weekend to perform in the World Finals of the Irish dancing, and we wish you a lot of luck. And here we go with the Irish reel.
All right.
lot of luck in the World Finals of Irish dancing in Limerick, Ireland, and we'll be right back.
You're wonderful.
Wait. Before you buy soft contact lenses, compare Terry Sheets Optical, because right now, extended wear lenses from Bausch & Lomb, Permalens, and Durasoft are just $87. You'll save over $60. Bausch & Lomb and Durasoft Daily Wear soft contacts are just $57. You'll save over $40. Plus, at Terry Sheets Optical, professional fitting, starter care kit, and follow-up care are all included. There are no hidden charges. Compare. For savings you can see, call Terry Sheets Optical in Kenwood today.
Ever notice how you don't fully appreciate what you have until you lose it? When cataracts started to cloud my vision, I found that I missed the little things as much as the big ones. So I called National Vision Information Center and discovered how easy it is to treat cataracts and how Medicare can pick up most of the cost.
As I started getting older, my vision started to blur, cataracts, and it made me angry. I wasn't about to give up my active lifestyle. So I called the National Vision Information Center and found out how easy it was to treat my problem and that Medicare can pay most of the cost.
For your free information kit on cataracts, call toll-free 1-800-255-2000. You'll get complete details in the mail at no obligation. So call now, toll-free 1-800-255-2000. That's 1-800-255-2000.
Believe me, it's well worth looking into.
In the land of shopping malls, there are many you can choose. But with traffic jams and people jams, who wants to choose? Well, there's one place where you don't have to drive round and round to easily find the things you want. Eastgate Mall. Eastgate has the fashions, the gifts, and the little extra touches that you'll like and remember, all together in one very convenient place. So make life a little easier. Shop Eastgate Mall, and you'll never have to shop in circles again.
A lot of time telling people why Ohio is a great place to live. I had the list down pat, but now I have something else to brag about. The Ira Joe Fisher Show in Cincinnati, Ohio's Queen City, with the king of Cincinnati morning TV. Good luck, Ira Joe.
Well, thank you very much, Governor Celeste. We're going to have to get some Republicans on here, you know what I mean? Okay, I appreciate that very, very much, and I also appreciate our next guest. First, we're going to show you an historic moment, September 11th, 1985. It was the hit for which we baseball fans, and particularly we lovers of the Reds, have been waiting for, well, gosh, 50, 60 years. Pete Rose, number 14, belted the 4,192nd hit of his career, and here is that historic moment on videotape. Let's share it once again together.
Center strike, Ira Joe. Left center field, and there it is! Pete Rose does it! 4,192!
Hey, Pete, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ira. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing just great. We just watched a tape of your historic hit. You Rattlesnake You. I suppose you've seen it a couple of times.
Three.
I see.
3 times.
Hey, Pete, I'm
Good
so glad to have you on our show. How do you feel? We've been reading things in the paper and hearing things about your stomach troubles. How do you feel?
I feel good. My doctor's in town now. So,
Is he nearby there? Could we get a...
Once Marge gets there, everybody starts feeling better. So we got a good day to work today, and we've had a lot of rain the last couple of days and had some wind earlier. But we're getting our work done, and the team is shaping out pretty good. And we're going to have a real good ball club this year, and we're going to be very interesting and very exciting to watch. And I think the fans will get their money's worth when they come to the Riverfront to see the Reds in 1986.
Oh, I don't doubt that a bit. Now,
just like they'll get their money worth they come to your show.
God bless you for saying that, Pete. I was waiting for you to give us a little plug there. Pete, we are reading in the paper and hearing on the air nothing but just absolutely unbridled optimism about the 1986 Reds. Now, tell me how you honestly feel. You think it's just going to be absolutely wonderful. That's the impression I get from what I read.
Well, first of all, Ira, when I came to spring training this year, I had a lot of optimism about the ball club. based on what I saw in 1985. Then all of a sudden you add a Bill Gulson, you add a John Denny, you add a Bo Diaz for a whole year, you add a Buddy Bell for a whole year, then you throw your Daniels and your Stillwells and your Tracy Jones and your O'Neills and all these young kids doing well in spring training. It's going to make the veteran ball players play better. So, you know, we're going to be a good, sound, fundamentally sound baseball team, and we're going to be an exciting baseball team. And I'm sure there's other guys around the other parts of the country right now thinking their team's going to win too. But I think if you analyze baseball in the Western Division, the Dodgers and the Reds probably have less questions to be answered than any of the other teams, and that's why all the experts are picking us.
You think the big red machine is back like it was back in the 70s?
Well, I think with as much young talent as we have, you know, we're going to be very good for many years. But, hey, I don't know if anybody's ever going to be as good as the team of the 70s. But I think right now we have a better bench than we did in the 70s. I'm not talking about Johnny. We have a better pitching. We have a better starting pitching staff than we did in the 70s. And I think right now, attitude-wise, we're right about the same level as the 70s.
All right, and seated to your left and to our right on the screen is a lady who has also won the hearts of Cincinnatians, mine included, Marge Schott. Good morning, Marge.
Good morning, Ira.
Bless your heart for joining us.
It's fun being on your first show.
Well, it's fun having you on our very first show. You know, gosh, between the two of you, you both own about 4 million automobiles. Could I have one?
You can have 2, Ira.
Oh, bless your heart, Marge. That's wonderful. How do you feel about looking at the Reds for '86, Marge? Tell me your impressions.
Well, I think everybody knows my impression is very high. In fact, I think we've got the big red machine just about ready to turn the key and move off.
All right. When we will be watching it day in and day out. In fact, we'll definitely join you on opening day, and we hope that you'll make us a part of your season as well. I'm so honored to have both of you on our show today, and we're really looking forward to it.
Ira, wait a minute. Pete and I have something for you. Okay, Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
I'm all set. What do you have? Oh, look at that. God bless both of you. And you know what? Let me say to you two, good luck. Thanks for the friendship, and thanks for the wonderful, wonderful Cincinnati Reds. You're beautiful, both of you. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Marge. Ooh, how exciting. Pete Rose and Marge Schott on our very first Ira Joe Show. God, I'm excited. And stay tuned. We're going to do some cooking with Nick Clooney. We're great cooks. You're not going to believe this, but it's true. Coming up. Really. It's true.
Does your hot dog have great meat taste?
This hot dog is too spicy.
Too smoky.
Mine tastes too mushy.
Try Cons. Cons has a great meat taste you're gonna love. Well?
Great.
Cons uses top quality meats, no fillers, no harsh flavorings, for that great meat taste you deserve. Well?
Cons taste great.
Try the great meat taste of Cons.
You're gonna love it.
Stay tuned to learn how you can receive this elegant rope chain bracelet absolutely free. Introducing this sensational collection. You'll receive the magnificent pendant, vibrant and bursting with fiery color. Receive the classically elegant earrings designed to enhance any wardrobe. And finally, the fabulous solitaire ring that dazzles with brilliance in a classic Tiffany setting. All 3 pieces layered in 14-karat gold. Yours only if you order now for the incredible low price of $19.98. Use your credit card to order and receive free this elegant rope chain bracelet. This sensational collection makes a great gift, too. So order yours now.
To receive your fabulous Vanderbilt collection, call toll-free 1-800-458-1600. That's 1-800-458-1600. Remember, use your credit card and receive free the elegant rope chain bracelet, or send $19.98 plus $3.50 for postage and handling to Vanderbilt Collection, Post Office Box 8, Belrose, New York 11426.
The human body and weight loss. The Nutrisystem approach.
I lost 78 pounds. 2 weeks, 10 pounds.
Nutrisystem takes weight off and helps keep it off. That's why Nutrisystem guarantees you'll reach your goal or pay no more for the service until you do.
Lose half the weight you want to lose, absolutely free. Call 772-SLIM, 772-SLIM.
Excuse me, President Reagan. We'll be back to talk about the budget in just a moment, but right now I have something much more to talk about. Hello, Ira Joe. I was all prepared to do a couple of courses of Red Roses for a Blue Lady, but they said I just had a couple of seconds to say hello and good luck to you. The people of Greater Cincinnati deserve a live show, and I can't think of anybody better to do it than you. First of all, welcome back to Cincinnati, and out here in Hollywood, we miss the people of Cincinnati. Ira Joe, have a good one today and for a long time to come. Good luck on your new program. Now, President, what were you saying about that?
That's great. That's great. Bless Bob, gee, to interrupt the conversation with President Reagan.
Listen, that's a peach.
You know what I mean? Your mom dresses you really funny. I don't want to say anything.
Do you know there was
but-
somebody backstage actually wanted me to take off my coat for this segment?
Oh, who was that? We'll get rid of him, Nick.
Don't they know I have three-piece pajamas?
That is insufferable. What we're going to do today, now, we kept this a big secret in
We
the
are
3
going to
years
go
that we
down
were-
the tube
No,
here
no,
today
no,
is what
no,
we're
no.
gonna
Let's
do.
be a little more optimistic,
Absolutely
Mr. Clooney.
crash
We
and
are
burn
going
on
to be cooking a delicious omelet. Now, Nick and I did this, oh gosh, never. But listen,
Yes.
I have every good feeling that it's going to work out absolutely wonderful.
Believe me, whatever good feelings you have are absolutely wrong. You know how things have been going so well on your show up till now?
This is going to be
a
brief.
disaster.
I think the thing about omelets, Nick, and you and I have talked about this on many an occasion, is... oh,
Never.
wait a minute, we still have
Not
the satellite
once.
feed with...
We've never
no.
talked about an omelet in
Well,
our entire life.
is that you
You know
get
how many omelets
intimidated.
I will have prepared, including this one?
How many?
One.
Well, see, what I want you to do is break the eggs first into the thing. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Just break it in there. Come on, Nick, we're running low
You've
on
got
time.
hard-boiled eggs here. What are you doing?
Oh, you know what? That's one of our plastic eggs. I'm sorry. That was...
Look, you're
Oops.
really taking me down the tube here, aren't you?
Well, we
you
need- we
rascal,
need
trying
4.
to make a fool of me before all of these people who are watching you today. Look at this. Watch this carefully.
See? Nothing to it. All right. Now
Hold that
just-
for me, would you? Thank you. Now, how many of these do we...
This is Michelle.
For a...
Omelet humor. It's omelet humor. Okay. We'll put 4 in there.
Yes, 4? Okay.
All right.
1, 2.
See, I asked you to do that because I don't
4.
want to get that gloppy stuff on my hands.
Yes.
Is it?
There you are, 4.
No, that's 3.
I didn't major in math. Okay, 4.
All right.
There
Then
we go.
we take, and what really helps is if you use a big contact lens to mix them in.
Look,
here.
this is really... Can I
You're
wash
going to be...
off my-
No, oh, here, you need a towel?
Boy, do I.
There
Ever.
we go.
Yes.
Towel.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
need a fork.
Are we finished yet?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Okay. Now, we thought this would be so simple and so unintimidating. How much time do we have left?
Oh,
I'm
gee, we're
talking
down to 30 seconds.
A minute
Oh,
plus?
That's too bad.
Dave, hold it down.
Sorry to
We're
hear
on the
that.
air. Okay.
Gee, see how well this is going
Okay.
so far?
Gee, and is it on, Nicholas? We need to...
Yeah,
okay.
well, let me
all
just
right.
check here.
Once you
Yes,
get
it's
your
on.
little omelet Dumaflachi mixed up,
Yeah.
then you want to put it in the frying pan.
What is the
Oh,
purpose
no,
of
I'm
this?
sorry. I'm so nervous. I'm sorry.
Is this an informative segment?
Yes, that's what this is. This is. We get federal grants for this part. See here. All right, now
Are we
you put
having
it-
fun yet?
This is a good time, all right? I
Okay.
make this for Josh and Shelby and Shelley all the time. You know what? They really hate them. Okay. Is this burner on?
Sure.
Oh, gosh. Yes. Well, see, there's a little lesson there not to check your burner that way.
Are we
when
out
you're
of time
cooking.
yet? Oh, gee, look, it's really...
We're running out of
running
time.
by
We're
in a
not
hurry
even
here.
close to... Well, okay, what you need to do then when you make your omelet is add delicious things to it like cheese, okay?
Good, I like that.
And
That's good. How
you want
about
to put some mushrooms in
mushrooms
there?
are good,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
What
want
do
to
you
put
think
some ham in there?
What do you think?
You
No, I
know
don't
what?
like ham. There, that's
M&Ms?
Yeah, plenty of M&Ms. That's good.
All right.
There we go.
Jelly
All
beans?
right, no.
We're really running out of time.
This
I can't
one's-
believe it.
What, are we doing this one for the president?
I think we are, yes.
Okay.
We had such great help.
Little news humor there.
Nick, I thank you very much for ruining our
Well,
omelet.
what do you... This is...
I was
this
really
actually
looking
is
forward
the-
to this segment.
This is one of the sickest looking things I've ever
Coming
seen
up
in
next
my
on
life.
our program, ladies and gentlemen, live from New York, Regis
Thank
Philbin.
heaven. Thank heaven. Boy, do we need help now.
Any day now, you're going to get a letter in the mail asking you to choose a long-distance phone company. Before you choose, I want you to keep in mind that MCI always costs less than AT&T, no matter when you call. And don't forget that MCI's Dial 1 service is good on any phone that you have, push button or rotary. But above all, remember all those times you said, if there was another long-distance phone company, I'd switch in a minute. Well, you have 35 seconds left.
When you're asked to choose a long-distance phone company, choose MCI Dial 1 long-distance service and start saving.
Extra, extra, beat on the
Sensational news is being made. It's Tim Hogan's Carpet Outlet's anniversary sale. Look at these headlines. 7.9% APR financing or no payments till September 1st. Carpet 3 rooms for $24 per month. That's only $6 a week. Come celebrate Tim Hogan's anniversary and save. Pick your package. 7.9% financing or no payments till September. Now today is the right time to buy it. Tim Hogan's Carpet Outlet.
Tim Hogan's the way to buy carpet.
Ever notice how you don't fully appreciate what you have until you lose it? When cataracts started to cloud my vision, I found that I missed the little things as much as the big ones. So I called National Vision Information Center and discovered how easy it is to treat cataracts and how Medicare can pick up most of the cost.
As I started getting older, my vision started to blur. Cataracts. And it made me angry. I wasn't about to give up my active lifestyle. So I called the National Vision Information Center and found out how easy it was to treat my problem and that Medicare can pay most of the cost.
For your free information kit on cataracts, call toll-free 1-800-255-2000. You'll get complete details in the mail at no obligation. So call now, toll-free 1-800-255-2000. That's 1-800-255-2000.
Believe me, it's well worth looking into.
Ira Joe, we just want you to know you've got a lot of friends up here at ABC in New York who miss you and who wish you all the luck in the world in your new show.
Hey,
All right.
Laugh, Willis, laugh.
Go for it.
All right. That was some of the crew that we worked with at ABC when we were there, and happily so. It was an awful lot of fun, and we enjoyed it and missed it. And speaking of people that we love and enjoy and miss, are we close to joining Regis? Oh, we're in. Oh, there he is.
Hi, Ira. How you doing?
Good, Reg. How are you?
It's not working out. Ira, look into your camera, then we get a better shot of you.
Well, you weren't looking into your camera.
That's the one to look at. You
I
look at that
didn't
camera,
know that
I'll
you
look
were
at
going
this
to be yelling at me today, Regis.
I don't mean to yell at you, but incidentally, how's your new show doing?
It's doing absolutely great. How's your show doing?
We're phenomenal. We're number one. We're on top of the heap.
Hey, we are the best
now, how are
local
you
talk
doing?
show in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I've heard bad things about it already. Ira, how long you been on the air?
Hey, Regis, wait a minute. Do I hear a little problem with the voice there?
Yeah. I could die any minute, Ira.
No kidding.
Too bad you're not here to inherit this show.
Listen, I just wanted to show you something here. Can we get a close-up of this, TJ? Come on in. I want to show Regis this. This is an apron, Regis. Looks kind of spiffy, huh?
It looks kind of small, too.
A lot of things look kind of small when I use my body as a background, Regis. This is a normal-sized apron, for heaven's sakes.
Ira, do you have a co-host?
Yes, I do. Would you like to meet her?
I'd like to see her, yes.
No, I would like you to meet her. You're not shopping, for heaven's sakes.
All right.
Regis
Well, so
Philbin,
far
this
you've
is
kept her
Joyce
a pretty good
Wise.
secret.
Hi, Regis.
Oh, look at how nice, Ira.
Why don't you look at your camera?
I'm sorry.
Isn't
if I
she
look in this
adorable?
camera, then I can't see Ira. Ira, she's very attractive. Who is she?
My name is Joyce Wise. And it's
You don't
nice
have to
meet
tell
you.
him.
Okay, you tell him. What's my name?
Her name is Joyce Wise. And she's been a
This
friend of mine
reminds me
for...
of the
I've
Macho
known
Man and Elizabeth.
What?
Nothing, Ira, nothing. So tell me about your show. Who have you had on so far?
We've had on Pete Rose, Ronald Reagan.
The above, wrong.
He'll never know. We can
Okay.
lie to him.
Yes, Ronald Reagan was on. He was great. Ronald Reagan. And
See you later, Dutch. What a kidder he is. He helped us make an omelet and everything. And you know what, Regis? You are very, very popular here in Cincinnati. And do you know why you're very popular?
Why?
Because you take to your job, I think, and all kidding aside, a particular dignity, a journalistic credibility that really is unrivaled in this business.
You're
and
getting
I wanted,
set up, Regis.
No,
Watch
you're
out.
not. And I wanted to show the people an advertisement that featured your journalistic integrity here recently in the New York Post. This is Regis wearing his Johnny Weissmuller leopard skin and fur-topped sneakers for a series that you participated in, a no-holds-barred report, it says, on wrestling in New York. Did you
Well,
really
that's
do...
right. They wanted Roger Grimsby to do it, but of course he couldn't do it, so I stepped in at the last minute to do it.
You bailed
But
him out.
I've got something for you.
Oh, good.
You are not forgotten here in New York. There is a young lady who is including you in her nightclub act. Are you ready for this?
Watch
Her
out,
name
Ira
is
Joe. You're
Helen-
getting set up this time.
Is she fully clothed? My family's here, Regis.
Apparently, she's an old, good, very close friend of yours
All right.
that we never heard about. But does the name Helen Angelo ring a bell to you, Ira?
The Helen Angelo?
Yes.
No.
Now, Ira, take a look at your monitor. I'd like you to see what Helen is saying
All right.
about you these days. Okay?
All right.
Here's Helen Angelo.
To my friend Helen Angelo. You know, I'm not going to be happy till I get the next picture, because I'm hoping that one will say, thank you. Wonderful weekend. Cheeks, your angelic face, your shoulders so broad, your chubby persona.
Ira, we never spent much time talking about Helen, but apparently she was a very important part of your life here in New York.
Well, you know, love them and leave them, Regis.
Helen Angelo, huh?
Now, Helen Angelo, I'm sure glad that Shelley and the boys got to see that.
Maybe we can book her on the show. She's
maybe-
such a close personal friend.
Sure, she could stay at our house.
Apparently she
Helen,
has.
seriously.
Now, Ira,
Yeah.
listen, congratulations. I understand that we are a new father.
We
for the
are?
third time.
What did you have to do with it?
You and Regis? That's terrific.
How'd you participate in this? Yes, we are. Little Ashley, born on December 18th, Regis. She is absolutely beautiful.
She is.
And
Oh, little girl.
little girl, that's right.
Terrific. That's great.
I love you, New York. I miss you, but I'm so excited to be home in Cincinnati and a part of this exciting show. Regis, will you come down in person and visit us?
I'd love to come down, really.
Okay, you
And,
can stay at Joyce's
congratulations,
house.
Ira, and the best of luck
And
on
Helen
the
will
new
stay
show.
at your house.
Right.
That's a deal.
Yeah, right. All right. Good luck, Ira.
Thanks, Regis. I love you.
Bye, Regis.
Bye-bye. Regis Philbin, ladies and gentlemen. How exciting.
That was.
I'm glad you got to meet him.
Yeah.
See, I was going to give him a tour of our set. There's the lady in my life, Ashley's mommy, Shelley. Stay with us. When we come back, we're going to tell you about tomorrow's show right here on Channel 12.
I want to show you another exceptional value from Value City Furniture. A distinctive 7-piece all-wood dining set and a deep, rich pine finish, including a 42-inch round table with 2 leaves that extend to a full 65 inches. Micarta tabletop that resists scratches and stains, plus 6 massive all-wood Aerovac chairs. A 7-piece dining group for $800, maybe even $600. During this special offer, it's on sale for only $398. Exclusively at Value City Furniture. We set the standards in furniture value.
Timberman, a genuine automotive concern.
It's celebration time at Tim Timmerman Pontiac. Yes, thanks to you, Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky, you have made Tim Timmerman the largest dealer in the state of Kentucky. And right now, during our 3rd annual grand opening celebration, get 5.9% financing on all in-stock Pontiacs. Before you buy a Buick Oldsmobile Chevrolet, check the genuine savings and 5.9% financing only at Tim Timmerman Pontiac.
Hi, my name is Jeff Lamb. My dad's the president of Feminine Consultants. Here's my sister, Christy.
Homeowner consultants help people sell houses and stuff, and you can save money that way.
Don't miss June home till you call Feminine Consultants. By the way, I'm not a consultant. I just helped you to commercials around here.
Call Homeowner Consultants East office at 793-9000 or the West office at 923-4600.
The world's greatest talent hunt, the $1.5 million Star Search 86. Host Ed McMahon is joined by comedy star Ted Knight for a non-stop hour of musical variety excitement. The most talented young performers in America are matched in the ultimate entertainment showdown. Catch all the sights and sounds from the best in song and dance to the most beautiful spokesmodels in our race for fame on the show that reaches for the stars and catches them. Star Search 86.
Thursday at 8 on WKRC Channel 12.
That's a great
This
cake.
is-
Look at that.
Well, I guess we were going to say piece of cake, right? You know, this has been the fastest hour I have ever lived in my life. I am not kidding you. You have been so delightful. Tomorrow on our show, we are going to talk with Dr. Dan Kiley. He is the author of The Wendy Principle. For those of you who are women and who have babied the men in your lives.
We're also going to talk about tornado safety, and it's a timely subject considering what
Eric
happened in
Warren will
Cincinnati.
be here to chat about that. He'll never make it as a weather guy. He's tall and he's slim. I don't know how you've lasted all this time, Glenn.
We've also got a segment on intergenerational exercise, and if
What?
that sounds if that sounds a little confusing, it's exercises you can do at home, whether you're a grandmother, a mom, or a child.
And
all
I'll
together.
be sitting that one out. And we are also going to be doing some cooking for the holidays coming
Yes,
up.
for
right?
Easter and
Passover
for the Jewish
and Easter.
holiday of Purim, actually.
All right. And how much time we have left? We have a minute left. I want to tell you all very much from the bottom of my heart, those of you here in our studio audience, I'm so very touched that you came here to be a part of our program this morning. And when I say our, I mean our. We had to put my name on it because it was a lot shorter, you see. We couldn't go Ira and Joyce, Margarita and everybody. But we have the best staff in the world, headed by our producer, Margarita Finelli, and everybody else. And I can't name names. I will invariably leave somebody out. But I hope this is the beginning of something that will last for a long, long time. I hope it lasts for as long as we've been dreaming about it, which is my entire life. Would you hand me a glass of
Absolutely.
vino there?
Absolutely.
All right.
This is really to you, Cincinnati.
Yes, it is indeed. You've touched us very much all through our career, and this is another touching moment. And so for all of us here on the Ira Joe Fisher Show, I want to say thank you and bless you. And here's to you, Cincinnati. We love you dearly, and we love all of you people in this room and watching at home. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Guests of the Ira Joe Fisher Show stay at the Hyatt Regency, Cincinnati, downtown's newest luxury hotel.
On the next Benson, Taylor's running for office and needs help.
I would like you to be a spokesman for my campaign. You've got to help me. I don't know any other blacks.
Came in sixth.
How could he? There are only 5 candidates.
I called up the newspapers to give them my concession speech. They hung up on me.
Benson, today at 5 on WKRC, Channel 12.
Stay tuned to learn how you can receive this elegant rope chain bracelet absolutely free. Introducing this sensational collection. You'll receive the magnificent pendant, vibrant and bursting with fiery color. Receive the classically elegant earrings designed to enhance any wardrobe. And finally, the fabulous solitaire ring that dazzles with brilliance in a classic Tiffany setting. All 3 pieces layered in 14-karat gold. Yours only if you order now for the incredible low price of $19.98. Use your credit card to order and receive free this elegant rope chain bracelet. This sensational collection makes a great gift, too. So order yours now.
To receive your fabulous Vanderbilt collection, call toll-free 1-800-458-1600. That's 1-800-458-1600. Remember, use your credit card and receive free the elegant rope chain bracelet, or send $19.98 plus $3.50 for postage and handling to Vanderbilt Collection, Post Office Box 8, Belrose, New York 11426.
The strength of Benylin compared to rope